Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video I'll be creating this makeup look. I really like this look, and all of this makeup was done with affordable makeup, as you could read from the title. Before I apply makeup to my face in a couple of seconds, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it would help me out so much, and you can join our family of bilingual people who don't know what they're saying and just ramble all the time. Okay, I'm gonna moisturize my face with the Holika Soothing Gel, and this is like the Aloe Vera one. From what I remember, this is quite affordable, and it's actually one of my favorite products to hydrate my skin with. It's clear. So in case you're wondering, I work as a student in a supermarket, so right now with the whole coronavirus situation, I'm wearing a mask for like hours and hours. You get used to it, I have to say, you get really used to it. It's just that it's very hot. It can get very warm underneath, and then your entire face is sweating. So that's why I have a lot of breakouts, but I also have breakouts from my hormones, because you know that's what happens when you're a girl and you almost have your period. Breakouts just erupt. So before I continue my story of like the beautiful life of working at a supermarket, I'm actually going to conceal my face. So this is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and this is a darker shade than what I normally use, and that's because I'm also going to use this one. And I'm going to use the Catrice one first. This is very affordable. This is like only a few euros, and I'm just gonna apply that underneath my eyes, and then I'm also gonna apply some on these zits to kind of color correct. I'm gonna blend that out with this sponge from Colourpop. It's like their pretty fresh sponge, also really pretty. So yeah, working at a supermarket right now, I feel a lot safer when wearing my mask, especially knowing that there is like a global pandemic going on. So yeah, there's no urgency behind the entire situation anymore, and that's just a little bit confusing, because it's like, oh, it's a global pandemic, but everything seems normal, so that's a little bit confusing to me. So here in Belgium, it's actually like 1.5 meters of distance that you have to have. Yeah, 1.5 meters of distance that you have to have between yourself and other people. And it seems like people don't know how to read, because it's on the floor, it's on our t-shirts, it's basically everywhere in the news, and people are just like coming this close to my face, and I'm like, so I went on top of the Catrice concealer with this Essence concealer. This is a little bit too light for me, so I like to mix it in with the Catrice concealer. Scab. I woke up, I think on Monday, and I actually scratched myself in my sleep, so I have like this scab on my forehead right now, which is just amazing. So this is actually one of my favorite affordable foundations right now. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow foundation, and I have the shade Fresh Ivory. This is such a beautiful foundation. It's like light to medium coverage. Affordable makeup is just so nice because it's really cheap, and I feel like a lot of affordable makeup has really, in terms of quality, has really stepped up their game, you know. I feel like Essence, the quality of Essence throughout the years has just skyrocketed. It's amazing. Like this foundation, I could not have imagined Essence coming out with a foundation like this a few years ago. When I'm wearing a mask and I'm actually working, I don't like to wear makeup underneath. The most that I do is maybe a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, and maybe like a little bit of a shimmery top coat on my eyes, like a little bit of eyeshadow, just to actually wear something. But like foundation, I don't wear it. I've been wearing this tinted sunscreen from the Inky List. This is the SPF 30 sunscreen, because that way I'm actually wearing a sunscreen, and at the same time I'm kind of wearing a little bit of a tint, so I am kind of wearing something that evens out my skin tone, but it's very, very mild, so it's not a whole lot of covering. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, which is this beautiful big boy right here. Oh, by the way, I don't have a drugstore powder with me because I switched locations again like always. So it's actually just going to be a no powder kind of day. And since I don't have powder on, I'm actually going to tap this onto my skin instead of swiping it. So we're gonna tap it first so it kind of sets the foundation, and then when I feel like it's tacky enough, we're gonna start swiping. Essence and Catrice have been in my collection for as long as I can remember. It's one of those European, I think it's a German brand, because they were very cheap, very affordable, and just really nice. The quality wasn't always the best. I feel like they've stepped up their eyeshadow formula. The only thing that I don't like about Essence and Catrice is that their shade ranges in terms of concealer and foundation are still so incredibly horrible. Like, this foundation only has 4 shades, and I also mentioned this in my review, and that just personally is something for me that is just not done. Especially considering that they are, so they're like expanding their availability and they're becoming available in like America and stuff like that. So I do feel like they should start expanding their shade range. Then for blush, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. blush. This is the e.l.f. Primary Infused Blush in Always Peachy. This is such a beautiful color. I love this color so much. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for bronzing. I'm going to dip in once because this is extremely pigmented. And then I'm going to tap off the excess on the back of my hand. And then we're going to tap it onto the skin again. And then lightly dabbing it. Like, my entire life, I haven't felt like I'm a very good explainer at things. I'm not good at I'm not very good at conveying my thoughts to other people, which is really annoying. And it doesn't really matter the language, whether it's French, whether it's Dutch, whether it's English. I'm just not very good at it. I've been trying out a little bit more of like e.l.f. products because e.l.f. wasn't really available here, and now they sell at Douglas, I think, so they're a little bit more accessible to me. And like their e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer is like my favorite everyday concealer right now. It's so nice and so good. I love it. So I don't have a highlighter with me from the drugstore, so I'm also going to just leave that. But I feel like the foundation gives me a little bit of a luminosity, so that's fine. I feel like highlighter these days, I don't really wear it that often anymore because I don't like the way that it like enhances, not even enhances, it just emphasizes texture on my face, and I have quite a bit of texture on my face. And for brows, I'm gonna use this little thing, and this has been in my collection for so long. This is the Catrice Eyebrow Set. It doesn't even have a color, I think. It's just the eyebrow set. And it looks like this. There used to be like a lighter color right here, but I've completely panned that one, so now I'm trying to pan the darker shade. But this is such a beautiful brow product and so easy to use. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've had this for about 5 years that I've had, look, packaging broken and everything. I actually still have some brow products in my brows from this morning before I went to work. So I actually think that I'm not going to add any because I feel like my brows are doing fine. But just wanted to mention that I have this affordable product in my brows. So for eyeshadow, I don't really have like an eyeshadow palette with me right now. I do have like an individual Essence shade. So this is the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow, and I have the shade Ironic. This is so pretty and so reflective, so I'm actually going to use this one today. So I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Machine palette, which is still quite affordable for like an eyeshadow palette, and I think I'm just going to, I kid you not, right when this fell out, my camera shut off, so I don't know what that was. Yeah, for a little bit of like a matte look on the eyes, and then I'll come back and I'll apply the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow. These, by the way, are so beautiful. I'm actually going to swatch it, so look, these are just reflective. This is so reflective. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I feel like you can see it. It's so reflective, it's insane, it's so beautiful. I love it. Hey guys, editing line here. Apparently the entire clip of me doing my eyes and applying the Essence eyeshadow and applying my mascara is just completely blurry. Like the entire clip is just a blur. So I can't really show you guys that because that would be a little bit weird. So I'm gonna head into lips next, but I do want you to know that I apply the Essence eyeshadow with my finger on the third of the eye, the inner third of the eye, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which is a really nice and affordable mascara that gives a lot of volume to the lashes. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but it's lips next. For lip liner, this is one of my favorites. This is the Catrice Long Lasting Lip Pencil in the shade Hey Macademia Ahey. So I'm quickly going to line my lips with this. So to line my lips, I basically smile like this, and then I go underneath my lips, and then I basically draw the line. And then for my top lip, I kind of connect the two sides of my cupid's bow. I'll come in closer so you can see. So I basically do, so yeah, I connect the top parts. I connect the two mountains that are on my my lip, like this, and it creates a very pouty kind of look. So this is the E.l.f. Sheer Slick lipstick, I think, and this is in the shade Orange Crush. It definitely has an orange undertone, but with this lip liner, like this combo, especially if you blend them together a little bit more, it's just the most beautiful formula ever. I love this formula a lot. It's like very slippery and slidey, but very hydrating and shiny at the same time. And then to tone it down a little and to make it like less intense so it doesn't really clash with the eyes too much, I'm going to apply one of my favorite glosses. This is the NYX Butter Gloss, and I have the shade Madeleine. And like this combo is just to die for. So to finish off this look with some setting spray, I'm going to use the Catrice Summer Glow Makeup Setting Mist. And I've been using this quite a bit. I don't know if you can tell. So that, guys, completes today's video. I hope you kind of liked it. I know it was kind of rambly and all over the place. And these are also almost all of them are products that I really enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you really want to. But even if you don't want to, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!